Hello there, I'm Nic, and I'm so pleased you've reached me here at Clarity Kent Counselling, be that through a direct Google search, or maybe through a counselling directory, or maybe the BACP referral, word of mouth, or maybe through the West Kent grapevine. I imagine at the moment that you may be feeling helpless and stuck, maybe trying to make sense of your feelings and emotions, and maybe feeling unable to move forward with your life. Maybe due to circumstances or a situation, maybe life isn't quite where it should be for you right now. Maybe events, past and present, are affecting you emotionally, or maybe you're fearful about what might happen in the future. So chatting to me in a confidential, impartial and non-judgemental setting really will help you to take an honest look at what's going on for you, discover any underlying issues, and maybe help bring about perspective, emotional balance, and control and responsibility for your life. I wonder how that sounds to you. Sometimes taking that leap of faith to come to counselling feels really scary, doesn't it, and nerve-wracking. But it's a great, insightful step that shows that you're self-aware and needing to reach out for support. Now, you may be dealing with perimenopausal symptoms. Maybe those pesky hormones are playing havoc for you, maybe causing stress, anxiety, overwhelm and brain fog. Need I go on? Or maybe a recent bereavement. Maybe you're having relationship difficulties, maybe suffering from depression, dealing with low self-esteem or self-confidence, or maybe you can't quite pinpoint at the moment what's brought about any stress, anxiety, feeling helpless, stuck, or maybe that feeling of a bit paralysed. Now, you know what? It's okay. It's okay not to have all the answers, or to find it difficult to make sense of your feelings and emotions that you're experiencing. But you have that trusting and safe environment with me. Maybe that's the right place for you to share and to kind of talk through and explore what's troubling you at the moment. And that's where I can come in to support. Counselling really helps you to take an honest look at your thoughts, feelings and behaviours, but to learn more about yourself and to take control and responsibility for bringing about positive and lasting change. So let me just tell you a little bit in short about my backstory. Now, I'm not going to baffle you with qualifications or letters to my name. I'm an integrative counsellor, which means, in a nutshell, I apply different theories in my counselling work, but that's not something that you need to worry about. We can work with what feels right for you. I'm a member of the BACP and the NCS, which means I practice ethically and professionally as a counsellor. And I support people from all different backgrounds to overcome a very broad range of personal and emotional issues. But do I have specialisms? Well, not as such, but I do have sort of niche areas that I work with that focus around midlife changes, experiences and issues, stress and anxiety, confidence and self-esteem, grief and loss, a past trauma that unresolved can trip us up in midlife. So I too can relate to being postmenopausal myself, and also look at difficult relationships too, both on a one-to-one and a couples basis. And actually all of these challenges can be magnified for us in midlife when we're incredibly busy spinning plates. But you can check all these areas out on my website. I've had experience in the past working with children and with teenagers through Place to Be and Vegans. I've been a play therapist, so quite a breadth of experience and incredibly rewarding too. And we all have a past, and I'm no different. So I've spent 23 years in corporate positions for large organisations in training, learning and development, leadership development, management development, and latterly graduate recruitment working with 16 and 17-year-olds through to senior leaders, sometimes mentoring, coaching, and other times, sometimes counselling. And then I decided to retrain as a second career, so to speak, to become a counsellor. Quite a transition, but so right for me and very rewarding. So if you're in this world too, and it's not a problem if you're not, you'll be drawn to me, I hope, from my professional bent and and the audience appeal too of my website design, and also my experience of being postmenopausal too. I've also experienced counselling myself and EMDR too, following the loss of a parent in my very early teens, and also EMDR latterly from processing and healing from unresolved trauma in my past too, and really experiencing and seeing the benefits with my own eyes. So thank you so much for tuning in and listening to my story, but importantly how I can potentially support you too. So I hope to see you soon. Maybe drop me a line on my contact page so you can set up a session with me, a free 30-minute informal chat, and we can just chat through how I may be able to support you. And it's also about introductions to see if I'm the right therapist for you too. So hopefully the timing is right for you now, and I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.